A large number of the American states were dependent on slavery. The delegates at the Constitutional Convention were very split in their views on slavery. However, the disputes about slavery that occurred at the convention were not about whether or not it should be abolished. They were about how to incorporate the slaves into the government and the new constitutional society.
Get crazy, get wild, let's party, get loud. If you wanna have fun to do something, if you wanna have fun to do something, get crazy, get wild, let's party, get loud. If you wanna have fun to do something, if you wanna have fun to do something, walk in the club.
Hey y'all, my name is Joanne Rutledge, former governor of South Carolina and delegate of the Constitutional Convention.
Howdy, gents. I'm Portia Butler from South Carolina. Nice to meet ya. Hey, I'm Charlotte Pinckney. I'm also a delegate to the convention, and my heart belongs in South Carolina. Hello, I am Benny Franklin, the best delegate of the convention. I am from the heart of Philadelphia. Welcome to my shore house.
I'm so glad that Benny invited us here. It'll be really nice to relax and go clubbing by the Philly shore after such a long convention.
Thanks for having us, Benny. Yesterday was such a long day. I'm so glad we'll be able to relax for a while. Me too. I'm so sick of arguing about the same topics over and over again, especially when my opinions were the only ones that were relevant. That is completely untrue. What I had to say regarding almost everything that was discussed was very important.
Well, I have to disagree with you, Benny. Your opinions about how to handle a person held to service or labor were ridiculous.
Are you kidding me? You Southerners were the ones that wanted to count the slaves as part of your population, just so you could have more representation in the new Congress. That was completely justified, Benny. Our states in the South are way less populated than your northern ones. Yeah, most of our population is made up of these laborers. We need to use them as representation so it's fair.
What are you two even complaining about? We compromised. All other persons will count as 3/5 of a person for representation in the House.
It is just baffling that you Southerners treat the slaves like property, but when it is convenient, you want them to be seen as actual people. We're just trying to get our fair share of representation.
This is crazy. These imbeciles won't even call these people what they are. Slaves. Too afraid to mention the S word in any official document. Dumb Southerners always think they do everything best, but come on. They don't even gym tan laundry.
I'm not finished with this discussion, Portia. You and Charlotte advocated for the ridiculous fugitive slave clause. The fugitive slave clause makes complete sense. If somebody's slave runs away from them, they should be returned. Simple as that. You're completely right, Charlotte. If a slave escapes from a master, they shouldn't be rewarded for committing a crime. They should be properly punished.
I agree. If we can add it to the Northwest Ordinance of 1787, we can add it now.
Right! Any slave that tries to escape from his master is a criminal. I cannot get over how ridiculous this conversation is. Why should someone be a criminal for trying to escape slavery?
I am sick of this conversation. The bottom line is that the individual states should make their own decisions about how to handle their people's property. There should not be a federal government making decisions about how this issue should be handled.
Everyone in the shore house is crazy. I'm just trying to have fun and get some Guidos. This is no longer worth my stress.
If the federal government tries to dictate how our property should be handled, South Carolina will gladly secede from the Union. Don't be so dramatic, Benny. Charlotte is right. The individual states should be able to decide and make their own decisions.
The states ultimately know what is best for them. That's why we agreed that the new Congress will not be able to put an end to the slave trade for another 20 years. At this point, it's not their place.
I could not have said it better myself, Joanne. The slave trade is very important, especially to our economy. We need them to pick cotton for us. Without them, we wouldn't be able to get the job done, and we wouldn't be able to support ourselves. Is that what you Northerners want, Benny? It seems that way to me. It seems like the South obviously doesn't want us to have financial success and run this new nation's economy. That's not even close to being true. You are all just lucky that the new government wants to avoid the issue and put it off. The slave trade will end sooner or later. Well, I guess we'll see in 1808. Let's go, ladies.
Benny is out of her mind. She needs to find her chill and accept that she's wrong. She'll be getting no Guidos with that type of attitude.
You are guests at my shore house. Stop acting like animals. We're just stating our opinions. Yeah, the correct opinions, and we won anyway, Benny. This is causing more problems than the convention did.
I did not invite you guys here to discuss every disagreement that we had last night.
Fine, then I'm leaving. Peace out, Betty. Have fun with all of your wrong opinions.
If Joanne's leaving, then I am too. Let's get out of here.
Come on, guys. Don't you just want to stay around and keep telling Benny how wrong she is? Whatever, I'm out too. See you never, Benny. Fine, leave.
All I wanted was some relaxation with my friends after a crazy few weeks. Guess I was wrong. Us abolitionists will never win.